Hey everybody, it is Mr. George, and here is a video on the creation of a marketing plan. So in prior videos, we've looked at the 4 P's of marketing, and we've looked at the target market. So really when it comes to the process of developing and implementing a marketing plan, what we do is we will go through the market research process, which is the collection and the analysis of data and information. We're then going to create the marketing plan based on the 4 P's of marketing, where we have product, place, price, and promotion decisions. And then we're going to do that based on our target market, which is the core group that we're really trying to focus our attention on. And then we're going to execute the marketing plan, and then we're going to evaluate it. We're going to review the results. We're going to continue the market research, and we may modify the mix of the 4 P's depending upon if we're able to accomplish our goals and have the desired outcome that we want. Okay? So it really isn't that you create a marketing plan and you're done. You create a marketing plan, you implement it, and then you need to evaluate it. And then over time, you may need to make some changes in either, your product, your place, price, promotion, or you may need to redefine your target market. You may find that you have a different group of people that it is more appealing to, and you may actually end up, changing your target market based on something that maybe you had not anticipated at the beginning. So when we talk about a marketing plan, these are really all the different components of it. So marketing plan is something that is documented. So it's a document. It's a living document. So you would determine your product or service. You would then conduct your market research, determining your market research goals, methods of how to collect information, as well as having some type of system to analyze your data. Choosing the name of your product, developing a slogan or a tagline. Some local small businesses may not have that, but you certainly could. As far as creating a logo would be something. As far as just kind of solidifying your image, as well as depending upon your marketing plan, you may end up giving pens or pencils or calendars or t-shirts or water bottles, or so you kind of want to look at your branding so that you are able to take advantage of the different elements that you have to be able to kind of replicate your brand, because your brand stands for something, and that's something that you need to figure out. So identifying your target market, considering these 4 general categories: demographics, psychographics, geographics, and consumer behaviors. And I give the different subcategories here. Explaining your product strategies and decisions, looking at not just the packaging, but the product benefits, special features, distinctive characteristics. What's going to make your product unique? What's going to make your product or service special, different from your competitors? And that's why it's important to know through your market research process, who are your competitors? What are they doing? Why are they doing what they're doing? Then we look at place strategy, which is really your distribution strategy. How are you going to get your products into the hands of your consumers? Think about it. What's the most efficient way? What's the most effective way? What is the best way to distribute your product or service from point A to point B? You should be able to explain your pricing strategies. Okay, we looked at in prior pricing strategy video, demand-based, cost-based, competition-based, or some type of combination. There are also different other examples of pricing strategies that look at psychological pricing, whether it's odd even or whether it's multi-unit or bundled strategies. as well as explaining your promotional strategy, which is you have to have a message, and then what is your message and how will you communicate it? How will your target market know that you even exist? What is the method that you're going to use as far, or the format? How will you reach your potential customer? And then on an ongoing basis, how are you going to continually, on some type of consistent basis, reach out to them and be relevant? And then looking at the different types of ways that you can reach your target market through, print or broadcast, online, special events, promotions, as well as, are you going to have any advertisements? Are you going to use public relations? Are you going to try and create some publicity? How do you earn goodwill? These are all questions that you need to kind of consider so that you don't end up wasting your resources, because when all of this takes time and this takes money, and you want to make sure that the strategies or the mix of these 4 P's fits together. It is kind of like a puzzle. And remember, the more defined your target market, the easier it would be to figure out how to reach them. All marketing decisions should be made with your target market in mind. So I hope you found that helpful as far as, what is a marketing plan? What are the different components of a marketing plan? If you have questions on any of these categories within this marketing plan, if you check out, I have videos on each of these other areas. So market research, we got target market, and we have each of the 4 P's of marketing, as well as one that looks at branding. Thanks for watching.